When Daniel Judge enlisted in the Army on July 23, 1950, the country was surfing a wave of nationalism and patriotism with its victory in World War II. However, the euphoria from the war was soon dimmed with the threatened communist expansion on the Korean peninsula. This was the environment that led the Lawrence Public School educated 21-year-old to explore leaving his roofing job with A.H. Anderson Roofing Company to join the military. The Army was not his first choice. Judge, who had minor medical limitations with his hearing and feet, sought enlistment first with the Air Force, Marine Corps, and the Navy before being accepted by the Army. After completing training, Judge was assigned to an Armory Cavalry Division with the 1st Battalion, 19th Infantry Regiment, B Company. While he was trained to operate tanks with the Armored Cavalry, he was transitioned into a more pressing need when he arrived in Korea, the infantry. By late January 1951, Judge's division was part of a counteroffensive against the Chinese troops who began pushing the United Nations forces southward months earlier. Meanwhile, in Lawrence on Valentine's Day 1950, Judge's mother was preparing cookies and chocolates to send to her son when she received a knock on the door with news that her son was missing. It would be another month before the Army would announce that Judge was killed on January 30th, 1951. 50 years later, Kenneth A. Henrich, Judge's half-brother, located an individual who participated in Judge's final battle and witnessed his death. According to the first-hand account, Judge's platoon was sending regiments of 5 men to assault a covered nest of Chinese machine gunners at the top of a hill. Judge was in the first group of 5. It was bright out. The soldiers were in full view of the gunners on the hill. The ground was frozen and slippery. The men paused in a crater halfway up the hill to fire mortars. That's when Judge broke away from the group. Behind them, the men in their platoon watched as Judge tossed a grenade into the gunner's nest. Like so many other weapons in that frigid battle, the grenade was frozen. It didn't go off. The Chinese fighters picked it up and threw it back at him. This time, it exploded, and Judge was killed.